there and welcome. I'm Scott. This is Hadrian's Forge. It has been a while since I've done an update video, and I was gone for a while and didn't do my usual update when I got back. This is where we are. At this point in time, I have Hadrian's Woodshop, Hadrian's Other, and Hadrian's Forge are my 3 channels. Up and running at the moment. I just posted we'll get to that here in a minute. As to the forge itself, let's go ahead and take a walk around. I'm not sure what's been different, but talk about the plans. Okay, we have basically laundry that needs to be done tonight. That's a plan. Over here is going to get cleaned up, and so I can start working on the 24-inch that's in the back there. I know you can't see it. It's buried. It's behind the udon noodles and underneath the coats. That wood there is going to be either part of project boards, something so that I can set projects like this, and with this project number on boards, so that they're not just all kind of random, willy-nilly on the project code. Here's a pair of scrolling pliers that I'm working on. If I had the boards and my shelf cleaned off, which is one of the things I'm hoping to do, they would be on one of those boards on that shelf with their label. Well, they're not. Of course, the rest of this is production and some other miscellaneous. I still have work to do on that. But the production I set for myself a while back is almost done. As you can see here, this is half done. And once it's done, then I will take it, I will give it its coating, and then it will be done. As here, I don't know if we've gone over this, but for the most part, I'm going to try to keep it. Yellow is woodworking, white's going to be blacksmithing, green's going to be other stuff, except for a specific project that is this kind or some kind of really super fancy, and that just means that it's a commission project. Anyway, and so you can see the system. This is the commission for the rocket stove. F is for other stuff, and then it's film number. And then the ones that are turned backwards are projects that have film waiting for me to edit. And W is woodworking, and like I said, and then with no, just the number is blacksmithing. This guy says that, hey, I've got production that's out that needs to be done. And this is a plank here that tells me that I need to do specific things like make pictures for the website, or to do class postings, or any of that other kind of computer work in the background stuff that you know how much I truly hate. Anyway, here is the commission rocket stove I've been talking about. Here in a few, maybe not necessarily today, but hopefully tomorrow or Thursday, I will be taking it out and running the next video on it. And we'll see how that goes. You all mostly know me. I tend to pre-gather materials, and this is for a display stand that I will be making to display my work in the gallery of my makerspace. And then, of course, you know I can't do an update without talking about doing a quick overview of the mobile forge. Obviously, I have reinforced the back corner here just a little bit. And basically, other than a few maintenance things, I really haven't done much. I have ordered the propane tank, and it's going to sit basically right here where my foot is. Now, because I had the whole horizontal issue with the standard 20-pound, it wouldn't fit. So I got a horizontal instead of a vertical. The vertical wouldn't fit. To get a vertical to fit, I would have to go with the 11-pound or the 5-pound. The 10-pound had the same height restrictions as the 20. So I went with the horizontal 20. I paid $120 for it opposed to $65. But anyway, it's a 20-gallon tank, and it will be coming soon. I am working on the plans for the tool rack. And also, I have a new neighbor. And I have to come up with a solution because my clamps are sitting there and technically in his space. And I've been giving some thought about doing some kind of hanging configuration from up there and hanging them against that back wall. I'm thinking that most of that up there is some cedar stuff that I was planning on using, but I really don't have much use for it. I'm be going through. I've got a massive amounts of wood pieces there. All of that is covered in wood pieces. That just, I mean, yes, I'm woodworking, but at the same time, I really don't have any extra space. So I'm going to have to be going through and cleaning up. And of course, then there is this mess. And then, of course, then scrap steel. That's a heater. Someplace around here, there's an extra monitor. Over up there, in the back behind the tape is the monitor. So I will have to, and at some point in time, I'm also going to have to, because it is slightly tilted, I'm going to have to, on both sides, and as you can see, that would be a big mess, cleaning up so I get to the back side against the wall over there, and then another diagonal here on this side, to straighten it, hold it in line. But other than that, I've gotten rid of a good chunk of my pallet wood up there. A good chunk of my wood that was over there used up in projects. The one was the chair, and the other one was I cut it up for because it was nasty. I cut it up for fuel for the initial rocket stove experiments. Anyway, and that is a start of a project for making a foundry or the metal furnace to melt furnace to melt metal. Anyway, so there are all my projects, and as soon as I finish this, I will be putting it on the computer, and we will be going from there. This will be the first thing I edit today, and then I will probably work on something else. Now, just because it is an edit, it doesn't mean that I won't go ahead and grab it. Let's see, which one's this? This one, which is me working on how to heat my forge up, and it's almost done. I've only got a couple of more views on that. Go run it. And then if I ever put a line underneath here, that means that I have all of the video and it's just waiting for editing. If I take a board, I'll just use this one as an example, and I move it over here, and it is like this, that means that that project has to be downloaded into the computer. If it's sitting here, it means it needs to be downloaded onto the computer. Now, as you can see, it has this line here, which means all the video is taken on it. And then when that is done, it is taken and it is placed here when it is ready to be uploaded to YouTube. And then when I do this, that means that it is being offloaded from my computer onto the T drive for storage. And then it is done, and then once a project, that is done and the project is done, I take and remove all of the paperwork and tapage from the board, and throw it away and delete the file off of my computer, which is, there it is. This thing is ancient. It used to be, when I was editing, it was like, oh my god, this is taking me so long. But now it's the computer is sitting and I'm telling it to do what I want it to do, and then the computer is, I'm waiting on the computer, so it's like, oh man, why am I not moving fast enough? Now it's like, oh my god, why are you so slow? Anyway, petty issues. My only and other last issue is that I'm trying to figure out a way to verify my third account. You can only verify 2 accounts per phone number per year. Anyway, I will get that figured out. Anyway, I'm going to be wrapping this up and go getting it done. So I will catch you all later. Remember, you are wonderful people, and I'll see you next episode.